Hey guys, how's it going? So I got another short video for you today. Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Alright, so if you look up the top there, level 46, got 50,304 experience points, and $185,674. I was living up my my account. It was taking forever, so I decided I would use the little promo thing that Car Mechanic Simulator gives. If you type in under the profiles, Car Mechanic Simulator or CMS 2018 promo as the profile, it actually gives you an account with level 46, $500,000, and yeah, so I ended up doing that just because I've already played the game. I've already leveled up to like level 36, and I didn't want to have to go through the process again because it was taking forever. So I ended up doing this. That way I could get to actually doing some builds, and I went and looked into the junkyard, and lo and behold, I found a couple cars. This one here is the Viper, a Dodge Viper GTS. Now it doesn't have any engine swaps, so basically we'll just have to use performance parts in it. It's got a V10. See if we can get that horsepower up. I made a car yesterday. I'm going to show you in a bit. It was pretty sweet. It was the Mustang Prowler, I think is what it is. I'll find out in a second. But this is the Ford 350. Yeah. Again, you can swap the engine for these. One has the 4x4 or the Boss engine. I'm probably going to put the 4x4 in just because I always wanted. It would be nice if we could actually jack up the trucks. That'd be kind of cool to put it on the lift kit or whatever. But they don't have any of that option yet, so it would be nice if we could do that though. So this is a Super Duty. So it'll be now. I'll probably, well, I might keep this one or I might sell it. I think I might sell it because I'm getting low on cash. And then over here we have the Dodge. Now this one too should be able to swap engines, and unfortunately it can't. It's already got a 4x4 in it, but I was hoping that it would have some other options for the engine. But that's okay. I'll probably end up selling this one too because it's a really long one. I'm not really a big fan of the long box trucks. I don't like the way they look. I like the short box ones. But anyways, okay, so we're going to fix up this guy here, I think. But before I do that, there's a couple things I wanted to show you that I didn't show in the last video, and I said I would. This is the repair table. You click on here, and if you have items in your inventory, we'll get to that because I'm going to be taking apart that truck over there. And you can actually repair the parts and put them back onto the truck so you don't spend as much. Now over here we have the paint booth. This is where you put the truck or the car in and you paint it up, and I don't really like it that much because I would prefer to have the actual color palette where you can actually select the color you want. This one is just slide bars. I'll show you that in a bit too. Yeah, over here this is really nothing. It's you can't really do nothing down here. It's just kind of in between the paint shop and the dyno. Remember I was telling you the other one that I couldn't figure out? It's the dyno. This here, you put the car in and you can test it out. Now yesterday I did that one car. I'm going to show you right now. We're just going to go to the garage and I'm going to show you. I mean, I got this sucker really nice. I've worked on it yesterday. So we're going to go to the parking garage. I also found a Ford GT40. So let's just give this a minute to load up. Alright, let's see what we got here. So there's the GT40. That's what it looks like. No engine swap for this one either, so performance parts probably to get it, and the engine's probably in the back. Yeah, for sure, it's right back there. Alright, now this is the baby here. Look at this thing. This is awesome. Alright, we'll go into the stats for this car. The stock engine was only like 800 horsepower, 700 horsepower. I got it up with performance parts to 1,000. It's a rocket, man. Hellcat. Pardon me, that's what it is, the Hellcat, not the Prowler. Hellcat. Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. Just a beautiful machine. I built this one yesterday. I kind of wish I recorded it, but yeah, this thing is awesome. Just love it. I'll probably do another one, but I didn't even check to see what this thing sells for. $315,000. plus a little bonus. So that's kind of nice. So this is the garage. This is where all your cars will go. They'll line up in here and over here, and on this side over here, but not over there. Over here, over there. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to the garage. Let's get started on that build. This video might be a little bit longer. What I think I might do, because I'm not actually streaming, I'll either fast forward through the build, or the taking it apart, and then kind of make a pause and then show you the different steps. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to lift it, go under the hood, make sure there's nothing in there that I need to take apart in order to get the engine out, and then when I'm ready to take the engine out, I'll show you the process and what we need to do. Okay, so just enjoy the view. Okay guys, so now we're able to take the engine out because I've got all the basically undercarriage all taken out. The first thing I want to do though is I want to take up all the parts of the car or the vehicle, in this case the truck, just to get them off because I want to leave just the frame left. There's nothing inside here. Alright, yeah, there's nothing in there. Oops. So we'll go back to normal mode. Now we'll get the back fender. Nope. Bumper, nope. Tailgate, nope. Oh, here we go. And door. What's the other side? Nope, we're good. Rear window, front windshield. There, okay. So now that's off. So now what we do in order to get the engine out is we got to go back here to the lift. And you right click on it. And you want to move the equipment over to bay 3 because that's the bay I'm working on. So once you're over here, you take it like this and you go remove engine, pull the engine out. Alright, so now the engine's gone. You come over here to your stand, your engine stand, click on it, and then add engine to crane. Click on it, and there you go. There's the engine. Alright, so now we can go in there and manipulate it. So there's really not much in here to take off, so I'll do this real quick. All we need to do is take the crankshaft out, and then the engine block. Done. Yeah, that's the thing with getting them from the junkyard. They're pretty rough shape. You get them from the barns, they're a lot better shape, and of course car auctions, they're even better. And then you buy them brand new from that salon. Alright, so now that that's done, we leave this here because we're going to have to remount the engine. So there's two things we need to do. We need to clean the interior, that's what this thing does. So you send it over to bay 3, even though it's like right beside, but anyways, you send it over to bay 3. And I usually like to do this as well as I send over the welder. So same idea, the welder fixes the frame of the vehicle. So first thing I do is I usually do the welder. Oh, actually the battery charger. So I pulled the battery out, so now I'm going to charge it. So you just stick the battery on the battery charger, which is always sitting right here. And then, you go about your business and then you come back and it's done. So let's use the welder. It costs $1,000, so you click on it, yes, and look at that. Magically, a beautiful new frame truck. I wish welders did that in real life. Alright, so let's send this back to where it was, so it's out of the way. And now we do the interior. The interior doesn't look bad, but it's always good to do because when you come here and you do your final inspection, the interior global body condition, and then the interior will be a lot better once you get the seats and stuff in, but you have to clean it. So that costs $100 even though you're doing it yourself. So let's move that back. All right, so that's back over there now. Now the interior is nice. I don't know if it made a difference on here. Yeah. So the interior was at 36, now it's at 100%. It's all nice and leathery and everything. So the battery should be done. Pull the battery out. Now you have the battery ready for the truck or the vehicle, whatever you're working on. All right, so the next step is I usually go over here. Actually, I go over here. You don't really need to do this because you can't fix springs, but I do it anyways. Any springs that I might have taken off, I separate them so I can sell them. You know, if I can't fix them, I'll sell the parts so that I don't accidentally put a bad one on the vehicle. Okay, so I do that. Separate. And there's only, well, some vehicles have 4. They have back suspension. I'm surprised the Dodge doesn't, because I know the Dodge has coil spring, backup, not coil, shock spring. These ones, coil springs. Yeah. Sorry, had a little brain fart there. I also separate the tires because you can fix the rims. So you go in here and you separate the tires. Sometimes you can fix all rims. Sometimes you're -1, but you can always buy them in the shop. But you can't fix the rubber, obviously, but you can fix the actual tires, or the rims. So we'll get these off real quick. I also changed the look of my garage a little bit. I like it a little better like this. It was a little loud the other time with the red floor. All right, take that. Another one. So then once this is done, I'll move this guy over. No, actually I'll leave him there. Take that. And last one. Alright, now I go over to the repair bench. See what we can repair. So I usually just go through, you just click on them. If you hear a loud clunk, that means you destroyed the piece. Let's see if one will come up. There, heard that? That means I destroyed it. That's probably the ABS thing that I butchered. There's a couple more. Even though I'm at a 99 to 95% chance of repairing, I still destroy 1 or 2 pieces. So now that that's done, I usually go in my inventory and let's just scout out and see. These are all the performance parts I put on that other one. I just grabbed a whole bunch because that's all I'm going to be dealing with is performance parts now. Alright, so we go down here, and like I said, the tires are damaged. 1 rim, 2 rims. I'm going to have to buy some new rims. I usually get rid of the body parts as well because I'm a little bit... like I say, my memory is just, it's like a potato. But I have a hard time remembering what I'm supposed to pick up out of the body shop because there's no way of it telling you. You just go in. So I just sell them all and just go in and just click one, on everything and just buy it all. I mean, it costs you a little bit more money, but it's fake money, so who cares? All right, so I'm going to sell all this stuff. So I usually do it about 60%. That'll get rid of all the crap. And then, like I say, I sell the body parts. So I click on that, get rid of that, and that. There were also headlights. I thought there were headlights. Well, maybe they were damaged. No problem though. Okay, so the 3500A. So let's buy 2 rims real quick. Oh, I forgot to write down the tires. Crap. So now, yeah, that's no. I don't know if I can actually get the tire dimensions. Well, I'll have to figure that out. Maybe they'll be the same size as these. Ugh, that's the one thing I always forget to do is write down the dimensions of the tires. I know what the rims are because you go in the inventory and you can see the rims are 20 inches, but the actual other parts of the size of the tires I can't remember. Okay, so rim 3500As, 18 inch. Oh, they got 18 and a 20. Okay, so there were bigger ones in the back and smaller ones in the front. So I need 118 and 120. So let's go in here, 35A and 18 and a 20. Right? Yes, we got 2 20s and 2 18s. Okay, now the next step is to put everything back together. So again, I'll probably fast forward through this. It's a little boring watching, and I'm not much of a talker, so let's just get this done, and we'll put the thing back together, and we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so got the engine all done. As you've seen, in and out of the shop a lot. Double checking, triple checking. Sometimes I'd type in something wrong, you know. Anyways, I got as much performance parts as I could find in there. Might have missed one or two, who knows, but this is the newest mod, so they don't probably have a lot of performance parts for it. So let's take this. Now we just click on the engine stand. Take off engine crate, and then we put it onto, we want to mount this, install the engine into the vehicle, click on it. And as long as it's compatible, it'll go in. If it's not compatible, it won't show up. So okay, so now we take this and we send it away, send it back. So now we have this brand new engine in. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Now we just got to continue with installing all the parts, and I'll see if I can find the tires for this thing, what size they were supposed to be, and we'll get that done. Alright, so I'll be right back after this short speed run. Okay guys, so I just ripped the tire off of this Ford here. Grabbed the size of it. It's probably not going to match. That's something for the future. Make sure you write down the tire sizes before you sell the tires, because there's no way of getting the actual tires back, I don't think. There's one thing I should try. If I go in here, go to car status, what does it tell us here? Should tell us off-road tire B. See, it doesn't tell us the size. And then the rims. So yeah, so I kind of buggered up there. So another thing that you need to do is you need to get shocks prepared for your vehicles. I usually do 10 at a time, and I just come over here, and while I'm taking the tires off over there, I come over here and I just assemble a bunch of shocks so that I have them in stock. So when you take the tires off, you got to go and balance them. So you got to bring them over here and balance them. So, or when you build the new tires, pardon me. What the hell is going on? I bought 2 tires. What? Okay. What did I do wrong? 18-inch tires and a 20-inch tire. What is this one? Ugh, such a screw up. 20s, yes. What tires did I buy? So there's a 20. Why isn't it fitting? Gotta get rid of those because I need to buy 18s now. So I need to buy 18s. Shit. Okay, off-road tire B, 18s. 2 of them. 275, 65, I believe. Ugh, it's a good thing it's fake money. Alright, that's better. Alright. So, okay, so we got a shock built. Lots of running around. Alright, so that one's balanced. Take that. Take that. And I think that's it. Alright, run over here and get the shock. Oop, not there. Need a bigger balancer to do more than one, or multiple ones anyways. See a lot of little tips and tricks that you can learn in this game. Excuse me, there we go. All done. Any more? Nope, that's it. Now we'll see what these monstrosities look like on the truck when I'm ready. Alright, I'm going to get these last ones built up the truck, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, I think I got everything set up here. Now I'm going to just throw these tires on, see what they look like. Get them on all four sides. Oh, I gotta make sure I put the 20s in the back. So this one's an 18, so we want to do the 20s in the back. Alright. 20. Alright. Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention too, the transmission that I put onto the vehicle, there's a section, I'm going to show you in a second here, in your options menu, or your side menu here, right here, that, oh, on the vehicle. Get out of there. So we'll go in here, you can tune parts. If you don't have the proper transmission in there, you can't tune your parts. And in order to get the transmission, you have to go into the shop, and you need to go to your gear grip spot, and your custom, I'm going to click on all custom transmissions, and then you can go in there and adjust the ratio of the transmission and all that good stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to make a note of that because I just bought a nice transmission. I don't know much about it. I'm going to learn a little bit, I guess, and figure out what I can do. But you can add gears, you can take gears away. You can, like some of the vehicles, their first gear is really windy. So you might want to lower the ratio or something until it switches to part 2. So what do you think, guys? What do you think of those tires? They look all right, eh? Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. They should be all right. Okay, so now the next step is we need to send this to the paint booth. So we're going to move it to the paint booth to install the parts, body parts. All right, so we go to the paint booth, and as I was saying, ooh, that's long. Might have to open up the back door. So of course you want to buy the parts before you paint it. So what I do is I just go in, double check the body, and it's a Dodge Ram 3500. So then I go into the shop, and I go to the body shop, and you just pick something that's unique to this truck. So 3500 should be unique. I don't think there's another 3500 in here, and that should be all the Dodge Ram 3500 parts. So there's quite a bit of them, so I just go, like I say, I delete the other ones because I never remember what I have on the truck and what I don't. So I'm just going to click on them all and just buy them. Just saves me the hassle of trying to remember. Oh yeah, you got the door on the right hand side and the mirror on the left hand side. And oh yeah, the hood is on. So I just buy them all. There. I don't know how much I spent. Probably too much, but whatever. The truck's going to be worth more than what I just spent. Guaranteed. Well, that's the interior, dummy. We want the exterior assembly. Alright, so here we go. Put that on. That on. Yeah, and I just go around the truck and put the parts on. One thing you don't want to forget is the license plate. And then the glass. Mirrors. I did that from this side. That's funny. Alright. Tailgate. Rear tail lights. Bumper. License plate. Looking sharp. Oh yeah, the rear window. And the mirror. That should be it. What do you think of that? Well, I'm just going to leave it that color. It looks pretty. Just kidding. So let's take a look at the status. So we got 99% global status. What am I missing? Something's missing. Seat, steering wheel, seat, bench, steering wheel. Oh, what's this? Starter. Yeah, it's kind of hard to start it without a starter. So I got to put it back on the lift, dummy. So we'll put it back on lift 3. Go and install it because you got to lift it in order to install the starter on this guy. I'm pretty sure. Then we put the interior in. Then we'll give it a paint job and we'll take it to the test track. I don't know, what do you guys think? Default color of the blue, or should we go something else? Oh my god, what the heck are we doing way back here? Whoa! We just want the engine. Come on. There we go. Alright, starter. And as you see, I've stocked some of the parts that are pretty common. There are specialty parts, but for the most part, I just install the ones. Now you don't have to put it down on the lift. You just click on it, move the car, put it back to the paint booth, paint shop. And yeah, we're back in here. Okay, so now that's done. We need to do the interior. And I'm pretty sure with the interior, we can do the same thing. Just go in here, click on interior, and do 3500. That should give us the 3500 series stuff. So 1, 2 front seats, and the steering wheel. Now you want to usually mount on the driver's side because, well, the driver's side for our country anyways. Some people drive on the other side of the highway or have the steering wheel on the other side. The reason why is because sometimes when you put the seat in over here, it'll just stop. It'll kick you out of the interior assembly. So you do the far one first, do the back one next, I usually do. Then this one, and then the steering wheel last. That way you don't get kicked out and you have to re-go back in. Oops. Re-go back in. Alright. So there we go. Pretty as pink. So now we paint her up. Let's see what we're going to paint her. See, there's the default. Not bad. You know, we could go with a nice purple. We could go with a green. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that looks sharp. That looks really sharp. Kind of makes it look more like a luxury vehicle. So you can always throw in these decals, which kind of give it a little sharper look. I kind of like the gray stripes. So let's go with the gray stripes. Yeah, that kind of looks subtle. It's nice. $1,000 to paint it. Nice and clean. Look at that. Look at that baby. Woo. Pretty. Okay, so now we're going to shove her over to the dyno because I put some modified parts on, and we'll take a look and see what we can see what it does on the dyno. Oil, of course. Always forget the oil. What are we going to do with myself, Troy? So again, with the oil, you just wait until it goes down to the next stage. I used to overfill, but now you can just go down there. See, as soon as it knocks down to that next stage, you got enough oil in. You can check the dipstick, but I never do because it's just a waste of time. So let's move it over to the dyno now. Thank you. All right. Ah, I'm trapped. All right, let's see what this puppy's going to do. This might get a little loud, I'm not sure. So there we go. The factory is 395 horsepower. We got it up to 560 horsepower. And I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's good too. I think that might be torque or something. I'm not sure. I don't know that stuff. All right, now let's take it to the test track, and we can do that right from this door here. I just like to do the speed test. So it was the Ford. No, it wasn't. Dummy. Dodge. Yeah, that other machine I had up in the HELLCAT did 330 kilometers an hour. Oof. Beefy. Here we go. $135 kilometers. That's a truck. What do you expect? See, this is where you can adjust the gears and stuff. For some reason, I'm spinning my tires. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there, but I guess a 4x4 truck is just not designed to go that fast. Let's go back to the garage. So now we'll take a look and see what the cost is on it. It should probably be about 200,000. 3500s are beefy trucks. Worth lots of money. And of course it's back into the dyno bay. Well, that's the one problem with it. But What a pretty truck, though. Let's see what it's worth, people. 257,000. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sell this one so I can get some money back and see if I can find another one and rebuild it again. But maybe I'll store it and then just find another one to sell. Yeah, because I did lots of modifications to this one. So I'm going to send it to the garage. So move to the parking. Alright guys, well thanks for watching my video and I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, and if you like the video, thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye bye.